we're back at the old Tasty Classics HQ. It's very strange seeing it. I've only been away for sort of, I don't know, a month or something like that really, and I used to be here every day, pretty much, and it's weird to not be here for a while, and coming back has made me realise how good I've now got it, because it is freezing cold and wet and damp and dark and all those things. So I love this place, but I am glad to be back in the new place. And I want to take one of my beautiful vehicles back to the workshop. But if you remember in one of the last videos, it broke down and I don't know what's wrong with it. So I've come today, I've got some stuff and I really want to try and find out why this thing has broken down, see if we can fire it back up again and get it back to the new workshop. Right, and before we do anything, I just want to see if it starts, because I've got the battery on charge now, so let's just see if it goes into start mode. God, didn't like that at all, did it? Crappy connection on the battery. That's making a horrible noise. What is possibly going on there? How weird. That is super strange. It's making some real weird noises. Let's have a little look under the bonnet. I'll leave that to charge up a bit more. Might just be that the battery's dead and it's not spinning over fast enough, but I did hear it try and go then. It did fire. Right, did we leave any torches here? I don't think we did. We did, we left all these ones, but they're all in a million pieces and broken. Ooh, take that with us, need that. Fuel bowl. The filter is full of fuel and it's good, and I did on the side of the road, we pulled this off and it was pumping fuel in and it was fine. I'm really hoping we've got some crappy points, but I couldn't get the engine to turn over quick enough then to find out really. Is that okay? The points don't look bad at all, but are they? Maybe they are, I don't know. I've got everything I need to change them though. Right, if I can get this, I just want to see if, yeah, I've got perfect spark at the points. I've got a real nice spark at the points. Why did it die? Why is it not turning over at all? It's turning over so slowly. Is it a problem with the battery or something? Well sketchy. Oh, barely touching that then. I wonder if there's a problem there. That's weird. That is not being great. Ah, bloody hell, it's red hot. Wow, right, okay. Wonder if we found the cause of our problem. See, up here, we've got two connections there. And that's just a battery isolator, so it's just extends one to the other. That is not too bad. That one, look at, it's loose. See that? So I wonder if we're just not transferring enough, so I need to try and tighten that up. Not transferring enough juice, you know. Have we got any tools here? Right, that's now tightened up, and that just, it's just crap. It's just not working. I have to sort of hold it over like that. And then, yeah. So our fault lies with this switch, which I don't really need anyway. It's just, it stops the battery dying. I can sort of smell fuel. Would kind of make sense that the, sorry for the darkness in here as well, by the way, but how it broke down as well, because it felt like it was getting like a dodgy electrical contact, but the points seem to be sparking away. I don't know if you can see them there. There's a really good spark on the points. Plugs, leads, feeds, everything is nice, it's good. Oh, did it fire then? It kind of wants to go, doesn't it? It sounds like it's going to fire. But it doesn't. I can hear it doing little puffs, little fires, but it doesn't want to go. I need to pull a spark plug, but I don't think I've got... Oh yeah, I have. Here we go. Good God. Oh, who put that in there? I can hear Joe in the background using power tools to take stuff off the walls as well, which is incredibly troubling. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, I've taken the spark plug out. Am I going to get a spark? I'm getting a good spark at the plugs. I am. Very good spark. It's got me all the way to Germany and back, this thing. Went for a lap of the Nürburgring. Why won't it start? Like, the easiest bit. Is it this? I'm sure it's something to do with this thing here. Doesn't feel like a good connection. That sounds horrible. I could just bypass this entirely by taking one of the nuts off and just screwing it onto the other one, so I might just do that quickly and then at least that's out the game then, isn't it? Right, I've just bolted that directly to the terminal. Come on, fire up. It just... I want to start the motor's probably on its last legs as well. Let's make sure I am getting fuel. So the fuel comes around through the fuel filter, fuel regulator, directly into the carburettor. Our survey says, yeah, literally pouring fuel out of there at a rate of knots. So I don't think that's our issue. Carb's been rebuilt. Don't think that's our issue either. I think the start motor is just not doing what it needs to do. The car's stone cold. It hasn't ran in a very long time. This is far from ideal. I think I've got fuel, I've got spark, and there's air all around us. So I think we've got a battery issue because it's just dead as a dodo. I'm trying to charge it with a starty bastard now, but because of that thing there, that was going to have been creating, like, can't remember the word, what's the word, like a draw, if you like, because it's not connected properly, and that means that nothing's happening. So I'm going to leave it to charge up for 5 minutes while we just fill it with stuff from here, and then I'll come back to it and see if it does fire up. Come on, Viking, I need to get you back somewhere warm. Oh, it's so close to going then. So close. Ah, I could definitely hear it firing, and it does. It's a weird thing, these straight sixes. They don't like, with a 4-cylinder, you sort of get 1 or 2 going and then the rest come along. These, they all sort of burst to life at the same time. It does start in a very weird way, and I could sense it was about to then, and it didn't. The old Start You Bastard 9000 is, I mean, it's just, yeah, it's a bit ropey now. Oh, red hot. I mean, I could do with a new one. I should have bought my boost pack, but I didn't bring my boost pack with me. That would have helped us, but this is, yeah, it's getting a bit long in the tooth. Started too many old cars, I think. You can hear it just about to go, and then it says no. I've got fuel, I've got spark, everything is hooked up nicely, I'm convinced of it. I wonder if my coil's a bit crappy. I'm using a resistor block thing there. Just move that along just in case, but I've checked the spark. Can't tell if that's my breath or smoke coming off the Start You Bastard. Come on, baby, come on. Why aren't you starting? Come on, you're there. Oh, she's there. She just won't take. What's the problem? I've just remembered as well. Do you remember the timing? If you can see me. I've just remembered the timing thing. Do you remember on the motorway it moves? When we broke down on the French motorway, it does move. So I've just moved it a little bit. Let's try that again. Oh, yeah, Start You Bastard is about to set on fire. So I don't think we've got long before it does. Come on, baby, come on. Oh, come on. If I can get you to run, I can piss about with you. I just need you to run first. My foot's to the floor. Just trying to get some heat into it because it is running, but it's only running on like 3. Come back to life, baby, come on. We're all friends here, there's no need for this. I had to mash my foot right to the floor. It's not revving up, my foot's all the way to the floor. Is it a carb issue maybe? Not letting fuel in because my foot's all the way to the floor, so I just don't, it might not be letting any fuel in. I sucked a load of crap up, but the fuel tank's perfectly clear. I remember doing that. Fuel tank's clear. The fuel lines are all new. The fuel filter looks like brand new. And there's beautiful clear fuel coming into the bowl. It shouldn't be stuck because the carb had a rebuild when Dean had it. Like a few months ago, the carb had a rebuild and it went to Germany and back. There shouldn't be anything in there. Playing with the choke, doing all sorts of stuff with the choke. Doesn't like it at all. That is bonkers. I honestly do not know what's going on with that. I've got the starter button under there, but can I reach the thing? Let me have a go. all the cables and everything. We should be sound. We should be sound. It's got good spark. Oh, it's really hard to do the throttle on this as well because it's on like a rolly bar, which is a mad way of doing things, isn't it? I'm going to cut myself in half doing that, I think. Right. Oh, keep going. I'll do. All right, don't like that. Right, doesn't like that. That is the way for it. It's almost like a time. Is the timing jumped or something? Oh God. Right, and again. Such a weird issue, this, honestly. Oh, you fucker. Yeah, it's not too bad though. It's quite blunt. Right, okay. Get rid of that shite. Right, try that. Now my finger's bleeding everywhere, and but the oil's sort of congealing the blood quite nicely. We're getting clean fuel. I just don't get it. Is it the fuel regulator? No, because the fuel's pouring out. Is it the bowl? And the needle, can't really see anything in there. Right, so I've removed the bolts for this thing. Ooh. Is that supposed to be like that? That's weird, isn't it? I don't know what that is. No, it's an air filter. It's supposed to be, there's some oil in it and air goes past it and I don't know, something like that. Anyway, is that supposed to be there? This thing, this looks like, oh my God. That looks like an old pair of tights or something that's chewed up. What? Why does everything I do have like the maddest things wrong with it? What the heck is that from? That does look like a pair of tights. Or it's the inside of that has collapsed and been sucked through, but I can't quite get it all out. It's stuck. That's not part of an SU carb? Has someone stuffed that in there as a joke when the car's been parked up, I wonder? Oh my God, how far does it go? I don't want to damage the... Oh my God. That is the maddest thing. Is there anything else stuck in there? No, but the dashpot now doesn't want to return. Right, there we go, it's gone down. If that's the problem now, I can't quite. What has gone on there? Can you believe that? No. That is incredible. why was a pair of tights in there? I'm trying to think if they were anywhere. I remember them from somewhere. Have I left them in the engine bay and at some point they've been blowing around and they've just sucked themselves through that? Tell you what, Joe, the Viking's back, baby! Ho ho! That was the maddest thing that I've ever discovered in a car. They must have come all the way through there. If you know more about things than me, is that part of that? And has that disintegrated? It does look like it's... No, it is definitely a pair of tights. Can you see that? It's definitely 100% a pair of tights. So that must have found its way. It can't have got anywhere through there, can it? Give us that torch thing. Yeah, you can see it all at the back. Can you see down there? You can see down at the back there's some more of it. So I reckon potentially someone being funny has stuffed them in there. You know, when the car's been parked up here. I won't put it past some of the people around here. Or I remember seeing them somewhere. Maybe I stuffed them in the engine bay and the air has just sucked them around because it broke down as I was driving along the road. Or they've just come up off the floor because it broke down as I was driving round. So potentially, as I've been driving round, I've just sucked a pair of tights up and it's just found itself wedged in there. That's bonkers. If you like, that's one of the weirdest breakdowns I've ever had. Right, let's fill this thing full of crap and get it back to the workshop. I've genuinely felt naked without this car. I'm so glad it's back. So just having thought about it, I think I know her. My theory is that those have been blowing around either in the engine bay or somewhere, and I've been driving around those country lanes as fast as I can and something has gone up into the bonnet and it has sucked them through that thing. Weirdest breakdown ever? I mean, yeah, why not? What the hell was that all about? So strange. But she's back and she sounds mega. I'm telling you, that was a breakdown that wasn't the car's fault. Same with when the leads happened in France, wasn't the car's fault, it's my crappy routing. I should replace those leads, but what's the point? Because it works. It is working. Why should I replace it? I don't care. There's a couple of little things I've got that we'll do when we get back to the new workshop just for a laugh. New mirrors, come on, happy days. So we'll get those hooked up when we get back. And I've washed my hands and cleaned the blood off my finger and that sort of stuff. And she'll be a bit more usable again, which is very smart. Got the heaters on. I'm just back in my house. This is my home. I belong in this car. I love it so much. I really do. I just feel properly at home in this thing. It's perfect in every way. Even though it burns so much oil. But it doesn't matter. No problem at all. Oh, it just sounds great. Sounds superb. Right, we'll get back to the workshop, fit some stuff, and then that's it for this episode of Tasty Classics Breakdown. Featuring an actual breakdown. nice. Look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's got big teeth on it. So hopefully this one or one of these is going to be the same as that, but with an actual mirror on it. Not quite, but not a million miles away. I don't know if it's something that I've done wrong, like when it comes to ordering, but it needs to go like that, and it's the wrong way round. Why is nothing ever the right? It should be like that, but then the mirror points towards the pedestrian that you're about to run over or something. Oh, why is nothing ever straightforward? I think it's just a case of unbolting that and turning it round and bolting it back on. So I'm just going to go and get a little socket and do that. It'll be fine. It's just an extra 2 seconds, isn't it? It's on of a fashion and it moves. So let's take a seat inside the car. Hey, yeah, this big light, well, these two lights are why we had that thing, you know, that we took off earlier on, but whatever. There we go. We have a mirror. I can see little Perodua. Can you see that there? Perodua catching up on me, but I've got a mirror. That is, I mean, what a time to be alive. Look at those as well. How funky are they? They're just like this sort of weird perspexy, purpley sort of thing. Totally bizarre, isn't it? Mad little sun visors, but they're very good. Now that I've sort of fixed the running faults by removing the tights from the inlet, what the hell was all that about? I'm now going to reinstate this and just see what it's like reliability-wise, because I can't be asked changing it, because I've already changed that again recently, but I think what's happening is it's not covered by, you know, from the weather underneath. And it is, well, it's making it sad. So I'm going to reinstate this now and we'll see what it's like for reliability. And if there is a problem, I know where it is. So at the moment, the power is off. Now Joe's going to switch the power on. You can't even tell that that's running. This thing is an animal, an absolute animal. Sounds mint with the air thing taken off as well. I'm going to get a little pancake filter for that. I'm just going to leave it off for now. If it ends up sucking another pair of tights through, at least I'll be able to see it, which I think was the problem last time. But now if I switch it off, instead of the battery dying, Joe, if you just switch that off, that's it. The battery cut-off switch is reinstated, so we should be fine. I've injured myself. I'm now going to go home, light some candles and get into the bath. Thanks very much for watching. See you again on Friday. Oh, quickly though, ow, fuck. This thing here, I know you do all want to see this, and it is coming, but it is the biggest ball ache. Not quite as big as the XJS, but I haven't finished it yet, so it might be, because it's certainly well on its way to being. I'm waiting for a huge box of parts from a Jaguar specialist, and then we're going to get this thing back on the road. It's a great video, just hang on for it, but I don't think it's going to come this weekend on the main channel, because it's Tuesday now and I'm still waiting for the parts. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on this channel next Wednesday, because we're going to try and put a video out every Wednesday, and I'll see you on the big channel ASAP. Okay, bye.